All right, hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another vlog. So again, I'm gonna be making these vlogs just on the fly whenever I feel like it. I'll be coming up with the 30-day vlog challenge here pretty soon. So anyway, we're here at the yard. As you can see, I have a lot of inventory. I have a lot of dumpsters in stock right now. So we are still in the slow season, meaning that this is the time of year where business pretty much tends to slow down for a lot of people, especially for the service-based businesses, especially if you're starting out. And even if you've been in the business for several years, if you don't, establish, brand and have customer loyalty, then it's gonna, slow down quite a bit. So I just got into the dumpster rental business like 6-7 months ago, okay? And I was able to buy up 10 dumpsters basically. I started out with 3. I bought those cash, and then I kept getting dumpsters, and I was putting them on a credit card, pay the credit card, put them on the credit card, got a loan, and then just got my equipment up. But as far as basically more than half of this whole setup, it was paid in cash, and the rest was basically financed on a card or got a quick loan or anything like that. So again, I don't recommend that people get into debt if you're gonna start out into something new, especially if you don't have an existing business that makes money, because that would be very tough. A lot of people, they don't know how to save money, and if you're willing to go ahead and get a debt to start a business, more likely you already have other debts, like personal debts. So take care of your personal debts before you jump in. That's just something I would recommend. But all this inventory right here, imagine if I had all this right on on a loan. That would be very stressful. I'd be stressing out, just looking at these oh man, they're not making money, they're just sitting here, and you're paying this monthly bill, right, or on the loan. That would really suck. And then, but for the most part, this sitting here, I mean, doesn't really hurt my pockets that much if more than half of this is already paid for, and the rest of it's what, $300 a month, something like that, for $10,000, $12,000. Really nothing at all. So anyways, as far as having dumpsters in stock, now that I have this property, I can now see everything that I have in stock, which is pretty crazy. But it's good, in my opinion, to have dumpsters in stock, especially if you have built a larger fleet, because when a big major job calls in, which it will eventually, we just finished up an 8-loader for Amazon. So meaning I pulled 8 loads within 24 hours. I think we pulled 6 loads within one day. So having all these dumpsters here really does help out, because a landfill ain't open every single day, and it's not open. The hours here are they close at 4, just to give you an idea. So time is of the essence whenever you're trying to dump loads. So having all this inventory really does help out as far as for me to get on to big jobs, dumpster rentals. So out of the 10 dumpsters I have, 4 are out on rent, and since we're going into the weekend, it's just a matter of time until somebody else calls me for another dumpster. I was contacted by 2 people yesterday, but they haven't followed through. They could. That's just part of the business. Again, I just got into the dumpster rental business 6-7 months ago. I like it. I like having the equipment. It's really efficient for what I do. And we're doing about 4 to 6 rentals a week. When it's really, really slow, we're doing 0 to 2 rentals a week. But for the most part, we're doing 4 to 6 a week, which, in my opinion, it's not bad. And I like to keep at least 3 or 4 containers empty here at the yard. That way, because junk removal, it could get crazy sometimes. There's been times where all my equipment gets full and I have to dump a load on the property or somewhere, and then go pick up the trash later off the property. Yeah, I've gotten that stuck before, or where all my equipment's out on rent, and then I have to go rent a trash trailer or a piece of equipment in order to do some junk removal jobs. So again, if you get into this business, understand that you're gonna have your slow seasons, your slow days, your slow weeks, your slow months. So just have your money in order and understand that in business it goes up and it goes down. In some cases it'll go down longer than you want it to, especially when you're starting out, but that's just something you got to overcome and learn to deal with, and then do shit to make money. But enough with the talking. We're gonna go ahead and get started with the day. We have one job on schedule. It's gonna be a bulk item pickup, and then I have some volunteer work that I want to get done. We got to mow and pick up trash and stuff for 3 residents here in my city. The city contacted me and we do volunteer work for them. This is how I came about this property. This was a volunteer job that I did. So pretty excited to go ahead and help out some people this weekend. Again, it's pretty slow. We're going into end of January, and then we're going into February. The colder it gets, it seems the slower it gets. That's from my experience, that's what I've noticed. Right, so we're here at the first job. I'll see if I can show you guys a little bit of what we're doing. It's gonna be a garage clean out and some bulk items inside the home. Okay, so we're done with that job. There were some heavy couches in there. They didn't look heavy, but once we picked them up, they were a pain. They were very heavy. But we're done with the job. It's basically like a full load. I mean, I could take it back with me, do the volunteer work, and then try to fill it up. But I don't know what's at these homes. So, I mean, I could show up and there could end up being a full load at one of the homes or more. So, I mean, in that instance with volunteer work, I don't mind, cutting grass, throwing some trash away or whatnot, but like if it's more than a load, or even if it's a full load, then I may just take certain items because I mean, that's a lot of work, that I'll be doing for free if it happens to be a full load. But since I've been doing the volunteer work, I mean, I haven't ran into me having to do a full load. I've ran into, I ran into this hoarder. They sent me a deal to go help out this guy, and I went by, and this house was at least probably 8 loads, and I was willing to help the guy out as far as providing him a free dumpster rental because his wife had cancer. He was older. His knees were wearing out. He had to use a cane to walk around, and they were going to give him a huge ticket because he was collecting all kinds of crap. So I was willing to help him out, load a few things, but for the most part, just leave like one dumpster there and let him fill it up, and I'll dump it for free. But ended up not getting that deal. When it comes to hoarders, a lot of them have mental issues, where something tragic happens in their life and they just completely change their mindset, and everything changes, and they quit taking care of themselves, cleaning up after themselves and stuff like that. It's pretty sad, but it's a real thing. Some people, it's a mental issue, in my opinion, from what I've seen, because a lot of these people lived a normal life, and then again something tragic happens, a divorce, someone dies, whatever it may be, and they just let themselves go. But anyways, I'm thinking of going to the landfill right now. I'm not 100% sure. I'm still thinking of what I'm going to do with this load. I'm going to go dump it or take it back with me. And then back to what I was saying earlier. If you want to succeed in business, you got to treat your customers really good. I seen this guy post the other day. You want to treat your customers like gold, and that's a really, really good analogy, and I like that one. So basically, treat your customers as if they're precious, they're valuable, and they are. And it'll like grow your business, because this job was a recommendation from one of her friends that we did a job for. So that's how it works, word of mouth. When people talk good and highly of your business, expect that you're going to get more business. All right, so we're here. We're going to begin the volunteer work, starting with the first resident, which is out here in on the bad side of town. So what I've been doing whenever I get these residents' addresses and stuff is I go ahead and I go on Google Maps or Google Earth or whatever, and I do a satellite image, and I could see their property from the satellite image. And based off what I see in their backyard, front yard, lets me know what I'm going to be running into before I head out. So I go ahead and make like a schedule, and I see who am I going to reach out to first. And I reached out to the worst yard that I've seen on the satellite image. So meaning like you could see all their junk and crap that they have in their backyard, front yard from the satellite image on Google Maps, which is pretty bad. So this is volunteer work again. So this is all free. I'm not charging for anything. I'm just gonna come out here, offer my help with what I can do, what I'm willing to do, and then go from there. So we just pulled up to the first house. There's a couple dogs barking. There's a spool of cable. There's all kinds of crap in the front yard. So I'm gonna knock on the door and offer my help. And just for, you know, protection, I'm gonna wear this vest. And I'm gonna record this. And we're gonna have one of our flyers in our hand. That way they could see what we do and what we're gonna be able to do for them. Home. All right, so no one's here, and a few guys just came out and you know, walking around, be nosy. So I told them, hey, if they see the resident here, because more likely they know them if they live in the same neighborhood, if they see the resident here, they'll let them know that we stopped by and that we're just here to offer our services for free and help them out. And they were asking, you know, what it is that we do and whatnot, and how much we charge, and you know, if we're hiring and stuff like that. And I was just like, no, just like, this is volunteer work. Just let, you know, whoever lives here know that we came by and to reach back to us if they want some help. But just based off of me going to the front door, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty nervous. Like, I was like, fuck these dogs, man. Like, they started like freaking growling. Like, if they got loose, they would have bit the shit out of me. I would have had to fucking stab one of the dogs in the throat. But no, I mean, yeah. So if I get a call back from this resident, which I doubt it, I really don't think they're gonna call back, because again, a lot of these people, especially in this area, or if they let their homes go to shit that bad, they have mental issues and they just don't care about life or anything anymore. It's sad. But hey, I'm willing to offer my help. Now, as far as them dogs being there, them dogs gotta be gone or something. I'm not gonna have me or my guys or anyone who wants to help me be around that. So yeah, that's one of the things. If I get a call back, them dogs gotta go if they want us to clean up their yard. All right, so I'm at the second home, second resident. So same deal. I went on Google Maps and I looked at the property, and you can see all the trash up in the front of the house and in the backyard. So I'm gonna knock on the door, offer my services, let them know the city sent me to help them out, and we'll see if it goes anywhere. But I don't think they're gonna answer the door. So here's a look at the resident's yard. Lots and lots of weeds. That shed ended up coming down. There's a Rottweiler right here who jumps up right here. Well, he was here, but now he's not. But anyways, we're gonna come back in the morning. We're gonna cut all these weeds, cut the grass, and remove any bulk items for this elderly widow who's disabled. And now I'm gonna go to the third resident. Now from the Google Maps satellite image, the yard looked really clean. So maybe they just have some bulk trash, or maybe the weeds just overgrown or something happened. I don't know. But anyways, I think I'm just gonna take a look at all the properties today and set it up all for tomorrow. I do have one bulk item pickup tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll be focusing on doing all this stuff. All right, so on with the third resident. There's weeds in the front yard. Looks a mess. But the same deal, private property, no trespassing type deal. So they probably ain't gonna open the door, just gonna leave the card. Went ahead and scheduled the other, clean up yard, weed, clean up, cut, all that stuff for tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning, me and my wife will be helping that elderly lady, and we'll go from there. But right here. Front door? No, it's probably this one. So again, no answer. I figured once I seen all the signs and everything like that, there's a front door on this side as well, but the thing is, all the mail and the signs are on the side door. No soliciting, beware, dog beware, private property. That's basically a red flag on my end. Basically means they don't want to be bothered. So the best thing I can do is just leave a card, and if they see it and they want the help, they'll call. The last resident, the only one who answered their door, she told me that, the city told her that there will be someone contacting them. I think they told them that it would be us contacting them. These people know that, they're going to be having a knock at the door. That's going to be someone there to help them. And if they don't want to answer the door, they don't want to answer the door. So, meaning they don't want the help, which is sad because this house looked really nice. Like, it had a nice, finished on the outside, it had a nice fence, and it just looks like, either, someone passed away, or they just, again, let go of themselves and let go of the home. And it's sad, but it's one of them things, like, if they don't want help, they don't want help. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the day. It's already late at night. Got carried away. So I'm here at the office right now, home office, where I'm just looking over some things and gonna come up with some ways to market and just stay up a little late and work on some stuff. So as far as the volunteer work, we ended up only getting one resident to go ahead and schedule for tomorrow. So tomorrow, me and my wife will go out and we'll be taking care of that resident by cutting the grass and cleaning up their yard and everything like that. Again, this is for people who are sick, who are elderly, who really need the help. So it's just a great way to go ahead and help the community, and it's pretty cool that the city reaches out to me and gives us opportunities to help people. So anyways, and the reason it's, me and my wife is because, again, this is volunteer work, so I'm not getting paid for this or anything like that. And it's, as far as my team members, they need their time off and stuff. So it's really nothing major. Like, me and my wife will take care of it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I really, really appreciate it. The last video I made was a pretty long video, so I hope this one's a bit shorter. That way I mean, you could, enjoy it and whatnot. But anyways, I'll see you on the next vlogs. Thanks again. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you have any questions, just comment down below or reach out to me, and I'll put it in one of my videos. Thanks.